Everyone from Hilo on the Big Island. So I just wanted to give you guys a live look at the weather this morning. It's been pretty much a consistent um, light rainfall since I woke up at about 5 a.m. Um, this is a view from the bridge at Coconut Island. Let me turn the camera around real quick. Okay, so that's Lili'uokalani Park in the background, Hilo Bay. So on a normal day, of course, you can see Hilo um, and Mauna Kea in the background, pretty clear. Right now, it's pretty much a light, consistent rain. Um, Last night, I'd say throughout the night, I'd say maybe at about between 8 and 9 p.m. in Hilo, there's some decent um, bouts of rainfall, but it only lasted about 15 or 20 minutes at a time. And the wind developed. There were some gusts, but nothing too crazy. Um, I didn't have to race outside and take down my tarps and stuff, and got some ohia trees that were waving around, but they didn't shear and break and then fall. So I think the Big Island did a good job as far as preparation and expecting the worst. I know some of the offices and businesses are closed today, but I think that's all in good preparation to keep everybody off the roads for the most part and not be out like me right now trying to check out what normally is pretty bad and flooded areas in Hilo. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a glimpse of what it's like today from the Big Island. Walk up to Hilo Hawaiian Hotel. This is the bridge going over to Coconut Island. So pan right southeast towards Naniloa Hotel in the distance, and then Hilo Hawaiian right here. I'll leave all the meteorology stuff and the exact weather and what the storm is doing to the news. I won't try and be a weather guy or anything and give any false information, but for the most part, I just wanted to kind of show you what's actually happening on the ground, and it's fair weather considering what was expected. So maybe we'll go take a cruise around Lili'uokalani Park. Most times there's a couple hundred people walking around Lili'uokalani Park at this time of the morning, but everybody's probably you can see them all on their balconies staying put and just kind of enjoying the rain. I'm getting all wet right now, but I guess if you live in Hilo, you get used to the rain, and the rain don't hurt you. Locals call it being ma'a to the rain. Ma'a means used to or comfortable to something, and so you leave Hilo, you ma'a to the rain already. So I don't know how this will go, but take you guys on a quick ride in town. Okay. Okay, gotta put seatbelt. So there's a couple of areas in town that us locals kind of use as a gauge to see how bad the rain actually has been. And so one of those areas is Hilo Bayfront. Are sort of engineered as an overflow area down to the Bayfront soccer fields. And so usually when the rain is really bad, um, Bayfront is covered in water. So we'll go check it is right now. I'm not expecting it to be nearly as bad just based on what kind of rainfall we had last night. For the most part, it was like this real light with a few bursts of heavy rain, but it only lasted 10 to 15 minutes at a time, I'd say, probably a couple times. So here's Lili'uokalani Park. I guess it's probably high tide right now, or either coming up or going down just off of the high. Lili'uokalani Park is a really nice Japanese influence or Asian influence or Japanese theme park that we have here. It's so nice to come and bring a family picnic. It's right along the bayfront, Hilo, and it's one of the most prettiest parks, in my opinion. Um, Aloha, Debbie. Let's go. Aloha, Mike. Aloha, Pete. So this is kind of the drive out from the park area. Sorry if you guys get dizzy from my phone being on, and I promise I got my seatbelt on and I'm paying attention to the road. Um, I'm not looking at my screen. I'm just holding my camera up, so I'm hoping that you guys get a fair view of the ride. Okay, so Suisan Fish Market. For some of you folks who haven't seen Hilo in a while, Suisan Fish Market is still here. Um, Coming up to Kamehameha Highway. So if you see in the distance, that soccer field is a fairly new soccer field. It was built or it was constructed maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But initially, that was like a major flood zone. But I think it was the planning and engineering went into it a little bit funny kind. But since then, it was redone, and there's no water on the field right now. I think the drainage was redone for the field itself, and so there's nothing on there right now. So that's a good sign. Uh, I'll take a cruise through the Canoe Hale. right now they have it closed off right now at the gate, so can't drive in. But um, so we'll make our way to the Bayfront flood area that I was kind of describing earlier. We'll stop by Kamehameha Statue real quick. This is part of Lili'uokalani Park on the opposite side of the park entrance. Um, okay, so sorry about all the shaking and moving around. So still with the super light steady rain. And I'm not even sure what the weather pattern looks like. I'm assuming it passed the Big Island already because they expected to hit landfall last evening. So I'm assuming the worst of it has passed us, but like I said, I don't want to really get into giving information if I'm not sure exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll just kind of show you real quick our flood areas. Maybe we can head up to Rainbow Falls after this, and Rainbow Falls is another strong indicator of what kind of weather system has made landfall from Maka to Makai, or from the mountains down to the ocean. And you will usually know when Rainbow Falls is raging, we had some rain, and that leads to groundwater in the ocean, um, on a good washout from all the heavy snow. So this intersection at Pauahi and Kamehameha Avenue, or Bayfront, downtown, and Pauahi Street, this intersection is usually covered with water. As you can see, there's some cones set up. So the county set up some cones because they know and they expect this area to flood with heavy rain. not dry, but there's no flooding going on right now. So you can tell already that the rainfall has not been as significant as expected. But it's good. We're prepared for worst case scenario. This whole area right here, usually when it's bad, is covered. See the cones, and there's not much water at all. So that's good. So this is the soccer field I was telling you about um, downtown. It seems to be pretty dry for the most part. Take a spin inside here. This is usually like a kind of an engineered overflow area, and I guess it makes sense. You know, if they couldn't get the water to go directly into the ocean from the canals that were leading down to this area. It's kind of overflow this huge soccer field, both on the left and right side of me. To get the other side, which is driving back out, but here's part of the canal that leads to all the way over to Wailoa River, from Waiuku to Wailoa. So that this upper area of the park is not usually flooded. But this area over here is usually covered, like covered, like even the trees, rocks, everything is in this park when it's bad. So, and there's nothing, which is good. That building up there is where AT&T is and Ben Franklin. So this is in the back of that, and that cement area that you see over there. That's kind of the mouth of the canal that I think it's called Alanayo Stream. Alanayo Stream that comes down past Central Fire Station. Comes through from the upper side of Komohana. I think it comes behind Kual and flows right down alongside Pono Hawaii Street into downtown Hilo. It comes down past Central Fire Station, the backside of it, and pops under the roadway under Kilauea Street, Kilauea Avenue, and then it comes out here into the park. So it's a good time. I'm not expecting Rainbow Falls to be raging too much because we can kind of tell from this location that uh, there's not too much action. But anyway, let's go take a quick cruise. Yes, sir. So this is part of the overflow canal that I was talking about. That comes from that way, and this is usually raging. This whole place is covered usually. So I was off last night. Um, for those of you who don't know, I work for I'm a driver for our county fire department. So I was off last night, but I wanted to say thank you to everyone who was on duty, police, fire, emergency services, everyone who was on duty last night, and the incident command, uh, civil defense for your diligence and work that you put in preparation for this storm. So quick cruise downtown. This is a Hilo open market. But some people, open market get some action. Downtown, Cafe Pesto, um, couple shops downtown. Hilo Bayfront shops. So not as busy as it would be on a regular morning, but um, I think it's just because everybody expected a little bit worse conditions. If you guys haven't been to Hilo in a while, all the shops downtown Hilo. Right here is 16 shop. You can get your next level Hawaiian clothing and accessories. Um, Across the street is the Moku Ola Discovery Center, so it's a science museum. Go check it out if you guys haven't. Just head it up. Bunch of shops. Calvary Street. So right now I'm making my way up to Rainbow Falls. We'll see what Rainbow Falls is like. Sorry if my picture is not very clear, but I cannot look at my phone and drive at the same time. I'm just holding it up. This is our post office. Downtown post office anyway. Main post office is at the airport. So coming up, Waianui Avenue. We just passed Kilauea. Coming up, this is Kino Ole. I don't know why I feel like I'm giving a tour right now in this rainy weather, but well, figure trying to show you guys the weather. I might as well kind of talk about Hilo a little bit. Naha Stone in front of the library. We can talk about that one day. This is Hilo Union School. So you got Hilo Union School headed up Wainui Avenue. You got Hilo Union School on the left. Um, Hilo Intermediate just above it on the left, and then Hilo High School is on the right. So I think one of the news channels, I think KNTV, had someone here at the Hilo High gym last night. It was evacuation center that was available last night. So Hilo High gym. So Hilo Intermediate on the left, Hilo High School on the right. Hilo Inter. So hang with me for a little while. I got maybe another 3 minutes before we get to Rainbow Falls. I will check out Rainbow Falls. go left on Komohana, and Komohana takes you across. Like Komohana is kind of like an upper road, like a top ribbon across everything that heads from mountain to ocean, and that's kind of like the upper ribbon road that heads right across town. Hilo Hospital is just up the road from here. Um, yeah, this is still Wainui, and we're getting to where we'll start to hit the lower area of Kaumana, lower Kaumana, but we take a right over here, so Rainbow Falls. Oh, it's kind of raging, guys. Let's go. So I'm gonna be getting wet because I have no rain gear, but it's all good. We're close to top. Hi Deb. I'm checking if you can hear me now. Shoot, I should have looked at the comments earlier, but I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, I was just rambling, so that's okay if you didn't hear what I said. Rainbow Falls is raging. There's been obviously significant rainfall from Mauka to Makai, and I was just kind of talking about the Ahupua'a system and how our whole island is a number of different Ahupua'as going around. You start from the watershed up on top, where our rainfall collects, and the water or the vai feeds that Ahupua'a. It nourishes our plants, feeds our animals, feeds us, gives us the best drinking water in the world, and then makes its way to the ocean and brings food and everything to our reef and nourishment. So I was just talking about how important it is to keep water is life. You got to keep that in mind. Eola iko vai. Usually, Rainbow Falls is probably a third or not even a quarter of what the gap is taking up right now. So it's pretty much fully occupied. I've seen it with more water than this before, but this is pretty much thundering. This is thundering pretty good. See if we can get a different view. I'll go back down to the other side. Thanks, Deb. Aloha, Cindy. I'll just be quiet for a little bit and let you folks hear the power of the water coming down. Super strong. Aloha Hawaiian 808. How's your weather on Maui? I'll find out today if my phone is waterproof. Nah. This is kind of the parking area for Rainbow Falls. Aloha, Bill. How's Pahoa? Pahoa still raining. So they recently opened up that trail going up. You can see a couple of blue raincoats going up to the top. So we're going to take a holo up there. You can see, hey, bro. Aloha, B. Aloha. Hey, kami daw. Yeah.
Is the moho.
Yeah.
It is the moho. At the bottom, I will get right on my arch bridge.
Yeah.
This is this thing. This thing. Can make mermaids and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
This river can do anything.
So I was just telling the kind about how important it is for everybody for Malamara Vai, because
Yeah.
Yo, look away. The water is life for us.
Yeah.
So, all the things feed us.
Right?
Super important. And
It is.
imagine, you get the highway going across the island. How much people throwing all kinds of shit and everything off the highway. That contaminate everything right through the ocean. Right there.
Everything that they're doing, right? It goes down. But get the story. Maui versus the Moho.
Yeah.
That's land versus the river, that story.
Oh, me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The river is the Moho.
Me.
The kings gotta take one certain amount of sacrifices, gotta do all kinds of every year.
Me.
The river of destruction.
Right on. Aloha. Take care, you folks.
I'll take a picture. Come on.
Give you a quick kind. Aloha.
What's up, everybody?
Aloha, brother BJ.
How you guys over here cruising up here with the daughters?
Right on.
With Eva.
Right on.
With
Aloha. Take care.
Wailuku River is the Mo'o.
Me. Take care, you guys. Aloha. Ahuyo. Yeah, so, brother BJ Penn giving us an aloha. And what he was talking about was the Mo'o. There's a legend of the Mo'o with association to this river. And one day we can talk about that. But for now, they opened up the trail going up to the top of the river. And so we'll take a walk and see if we can get up to the top and get a different view from up there. So, you say mahalo to BJ for giving a quick aloha to us. Sorry for the bumpy ride, but this trail is kind of up and down and uneven. We're kind of halfway up. That's where we were earlier. Aloha, Felicia. 0.808. This is below boiling pots. This is Rainbow Falls, which is, let's say, maybe an eighth of a mile below boiling pots. Same river system though. Big mango tree. So getting close to the top. So boiling pot is upstream from this. And it's a series of deep ponds that were the depth was created by the raging amounts of water coming down.
consecutively all in a row. And so believe it or not, a lot of people get in trouble and have lost their lives in this river. Super dangerous. It's attractive because everybody wants to go swim in the river, right? But as kids growing up in Hawaii, if you're taught the right way, you know that the ocean and the river demands a certain amount of respect. And so what's happening currently downriver, you grow up knowing that you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about what's happening upriver that's going to affect you, and where you decide to go swim, or where you decide to go fishing, or where you decide to go play in the river. And so, you know, for those sometimes visitors, or sometimes others that didn't grow up around the rivers or the ocean, they don't know and end up unfortunately in trouble. So as beautiful as it is, this is a very dangerous place. Just, I like to put that out there. If you folks visit Hawaii, and not to get tunneled into how pretty and how beautiful certain rivers, streams can be. Because it's actually very dangerous, and there's been a number of people over the years that lose their life. We're on Hawaii 808 instead of Maui off bridge. Thank you for the support. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I guess I'll head back down. So we got to take a look at a couple different places in Hilo that are usually impacted. We went down to the Bayfront. We looked at the soccer fields where those canals kind of empty out and overflow. And those were all pretty clear. Bayfront Highway was still open and pretty clear. And I saw a number of the other smaller streams and stuff where there wasn't really any water impact. It seems like the only spot where there is significant impact is Rainbow Falls, and of course there's a greater accumulation of water from the ocean all the way up to the mountain, or Maka to Makai. There's kind of a good gauge on what Tropical Storm Calvin, kind of how it's impacted us on the Big Island. Still raining real light rain. Aloha, Evelina. Mahalo Pilikia. Malama pono to you too. Mahalo Felicia. Yeah, I got rubber slippers, shorts, and no raincoat. Head back down the trail. But yeah, I guess I'll kind of end it here. I hope everything's going good with everyone, wherever you are. I still got to get out and tackle a couple projects that I have planned, but I think it was a good time to touch base, given that a tropical storm was here, just to kind of let you know what it's like and how things are going. And it's going pretty good, considering could be a lot worse. So we'll let you see kind of some of the nice plants and foliage on the way down. This red tea leaf. I'm not sure what a lot of the scientific names are. This is monstera leaves, green tea leaf. Monstera is used when people do luau's and parties, nice for decorations. Oh, what kind of trees is this? Big mango tree right there. Look like maybe some kamani, some palm trees. We head down. A certain variety of hapu. This is a big leaf hapu, a giant hapu maybe. Some more hapu. Some ginger. Some white ginger, or sure what variety of torch ginger this is. There you go. More pandanics. Red torch ginger. A good view of a hapu tree. It's a hibiscus tree. There you go. Hibiscus flowers are super pretty. Oh, nice colors too. Had pakalana too. And there we got some bird of paradise right there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the little trip around Hilo, the update for this tropical storm, and look forward to seeing you guys again. Take care. Malama po, no? Abuyo.